too tired to be streaming anything. Guess I should start. Alright, let's just put the camera here. Oh god, I have no... Oh god. Alright. Alright, let's begin. I thought I just heard something like the styrofoam. Perhaps I did. Probably actually means pile 2. Oh shit. No. Almost knocked over the camera already. God, I had to reach way too far. Wonder how many times I'm gonna fall trying to get this. I've been awake for probably 2 hours, and I think this is the first time I've spoken all day. Alright, when I finish this race, this wall is getting glued. Hayden Griffith, welcome to the stream. I'm actually genuinely surprised that I'm not the only one awake at this time. This has got to be the earliest I've ever made anything productive for YouTube. Oh god, why is the camera all blurry? Wait, here. I guess that's a good angle. It's an interesting angle, to say the least. probably isn't going to be that long of a stream. It's been 5 minutes. Give it another 25. Oh, we got like a double battle going on here. We got Di Benedetto and Brad, and Logano and Harvick. And then there's freaking 3 wide behind these guys. I'm on lap 3 right now, right? I mean, no one else would know, would they? I believe I am. Yeah, I have to be. It's lap 3 right now. So when do I want to make some special event that's never before happened in the series happen? Probably lap 7. So I won't be able to live stream the final 2 laps to make it special, you know? I wouldn't do that anyways. That's just spoiling who wins the race, most likely, and who's in contention for the win. Unless, you know, everyone wrecks, which I guess is also a possibility. I mean, we are on a road course, so who knows how many curbs could come apart and wreck half the field. Di Benedetto's going for 5th here, I just realized. This is for 5th position. And I'm going to have to move this again. Right here looks like a decent spot, to say the least. Gotta make sure not to knock over these grandstands. Rodco Racing, welcome to the stream as well. 2 people early in the morning. Well, actually, is it even early in the morning anymore? I don't know. It might even be. I haven't looked at the time in a while. For all I know, it's like 10. Then again, I know people who sleep way past 10. Yeah. I felt that in the NASCAR Heat Series, Watkins Glen was always one of those good tracks where, I don't know, they just felt easy. Watkins Glen is just one of my favorite tracks of all time in general. A couple of reasons, mainly. One, probably because it's entertaining. 2, I have just good memories, I guess, of some of the old races there. Well, not really old, but like 2012, 2013, 2014. 3, it's technically a second home track for me. And 4, Chase is good there. Alright, I moved Kyle Busch up, so I gotta make sure this camera does not, like, kind of, like, reveal that. That would kind of be bad. I forget, but I'm pretty sure Matt DiBenedetto was the lowest starting Penske car in the field, if you can even consider him a Penske car. Now all of a sudden he's the highest running one on lap 3. Oh, I forgot to move Truex, didn't I? For like the last 3. He should be. Yeah, that's scoreboard territory. Shouldn't matter. Alright, enough of that camera angle. Let's switch it up. God damn it. Wait. Oh. I'm just not confusing myself, but I don't know, I'm messing up a lot in the editing stage. And all I was doing is selecting the photos. This is a playoff race. It's the playoff opener, though, so, you know, it's not, like, the biggest playoff race. I mean, I guess it is a really big race, considering there's only 2 races in the first round, and the second round is the championship. I think I already, we're what, 2.5 laps down so far for these guys right here. And is he on the screen? Yeah, he's on the screen. Chase Briscoe, I think, has already gained about 7 spots since the start. And I believe the only spot he gained in turn 1 was off of Byron spinning. I made him pass like 4 cars in the last lap alone. I certainly think his charge towards the front is going to come to an end, though. Got to start making Byron climb towards the front. You know, he spun on lap 1, so I mean, he kind of has to start making gains since, you know, he's further back than he should be. let's see. Camera could go here. Stream camera. Tripod could go like here. Yeah, luckily I think the scoreboard is going to cover that up. No matter what, I can't do a replay of that or everyone's just going to see Truex randomly stop. I think I did that like 4 times in the IndyCar race at Indianapolis I just did. I forgot to move a car that was still in the camera frame. Alright, now we're going to do the Logano and Harvick battle. Probably move Kyle Busch up. Truex is actually probably not safe because once we start really moving the camera, he might get back in the shot a little bit. So I believe the next 2 races to end the season is Michigan with the Super Speedway package and Kansas. Because, you know, I'm a firm believer that Michigan should be a Super Speedway. So I make it a Super Speedway. You know, if they would just, you know, next time they repave, if they would do what Atlanta's doing and just increase the banking, it would probably be, alright, it would certainly be a super speedway with the slow cars we have nowadays. I'm actually surprised it isn't a super speedway already. But yeah, and then of course season 4 is going to open up with Daytona. And maybe I'll do like a fan vote thing for the 9 races after that. I think Kansas actually is going to be a permanent season finale since I also kind of like that track a lot as like one of my top 10 favorites, or like top 3 favorites actually probably. Daytona's the opener, Kansas is the finale. Same way it was last season, same way it's going to be this season. It'll be that way for next season. Yeah, people did not like last year's Kansas race. I didn't either. It wasn't because Logano won, it was because, I don't know, air. I was more mad at the air than I was at Logano. If it wasn't for Atlanta getting all these huge changes for next year, I would call Kansas the super speedway of mile and a halves. But I think that's going to be Atlanta starting next year, since Atlanta's probably going to be an actual super speedway race from now on. I don't know. Next season, what I'm probably going to do for next season, I think, is for each race, I might put like 4 tracks. And the top one that's voted in a poll, probably on Twitter, since I can't do that on YouTube yet. If I get 1,000 subs on YouTube by the time season 4's already, then yeah, I'll do the polls on YouTube. But for now, it'll probably be on my Twitter to decide what tracks are for the next season. But I know Bristol hasn't had a race in the series yet. I mean, what else? Can't think of any other tracks that I want to do that I haven't done yet. Bristol Dirt. I don't really have dirt though. And if I did a dirt race, I'd want to use like actual dirt. I mean, I could just go in the backyard or the woods or something and just shovel some dirt up, but I get a feeling that's not the same as what they actually use for the tracks. Bristol Dirt would be cool, though. Since it is a stop motion, it would probably be a double header as well, like what I did with the Roval this season. The Daytona road course would be interesting, but I feel that would be so long it would only be like a 5-lap race. Because I don't have infinite storage on my phone. Alright, one more camera shot I'm thinking. I don't want to make this a long stream. Indy road course. I already did the road course at Indy once before last season. I think that was the last race I did on the super low quality cardboard tracks. Or was that Talladega? I think it was Indy, because I think it was a regular season finale. It was either Indy or Talladega. And then I went on to the paper with Dover, followed by Pocono and Kansas. And then for Watkins Glen, I moved on to the whole super high quality paint stuff. You know, I should probably put a camera on Briscoe. Because he's been doing, like, good. But I still kind of want to focus on this Keselowski and DiBenedetto battle. I feel it's not over. God, I don't know what to do. I really don't. Alright. We will move the camera to, let's say, here. I'm not going to be able to read chat probably unless I go out of my way to read it. That's not a good idea. I love how I can't speak either all of a sudden. It happens, I guess. Lower down the tripod. I want to get that angle that they have coming out of the carousel in real life. That one, it's like kind of... That's probably the closest I'm going to get. It looks better with the elevation change, but obviously I don't really have that because pieces of wood are flat and... I just get that feeling, though, Larson's not going to go through that to, like, Phoenix. I get the feeling that this year, Larson's going to make the Final Four. But since he's not the best at Phoenix, he's not going to be the champion. Although, since when has he been good at Watkins, Glen, or Sonoma? Or where else? I don't ever remember him being that great at Vegas, and he absolutely dominated. Well, to be fair, Larson's dominated almost every race so far this season. But still, Phoenix this year was a track that he didn't entirely dominate. I don't even think he led a lap in Phoenix. And Chase is pretty good at Phoenix, so if Chase makes the Final Four, same for Kyle Busch. Want to know who else is really, or at least used to be really good at Phoenix? Harvick. But I honestly don't see Harvick making it past the first round of the playoffs, even if he makes them. I'm concerned. Well, I'm not really concerned, but you know, Harvick might not even make the playoffs. Yeah, Larson probably is going to win Michigan. Like, it's his best track all time. Apparently, I think it was NASCAR.com. Like, NASCAR's official website said that this is also Chase's best track statistically, which does not seem right. I mean, he's never won there, but I remember him finishing, like, second to Kyle Larson, like, 2 or 3 years in a row. Or races, not years. I bet I could have this stop motion probably out by, we'll say, midway next week. Probably Wednesday, Thursday-ish. We'll see. Because I've been averaging 1 lap a day, meaning I'm coming up on 5 days to go, most likely. If I actually, don't throw a caution at any point. I don't know where I'm going to cause a crash quite yet, but crashes are fun to make in stop motion, so there are times when I'd want to do a race green from start to finish, and I'd just throw in a couple of crashes. The thing about road courses is it's easier to do that, cause crashes, but also keep the race green, because it is a road course and they don't always need a caution for spins. My only problem, though, is I've never had a race that was green from start to finish, and I kind of want to see what that's like to do it. But, Watkins Glen is... There's a lot of ways I can make some really good-looking crashes. Like the exit of the carousel. I mean, like, people always wreck there. Or at least recently, that's where any big wreck has happened. I guess it's fine because, Watkins Glen, this isn't the last time it's going to be on the schedule. That is 100% confirmed. I'm going to bring this race back again. Is that a piece of dried glue that I somehow did not notice. I'm probably going to end up doing like one more stream, I think, of making this. Maybe none, probably one more. And it'll probably be in the next 2 days. Because the last thing I want to do is give any indication of what I'm going to do for the end of this race. We'll just say, to give everyone a hint, the reason this track is made out of paint and not paper is so I could do it. Because the idea won't work with paper. I probably just absolutely... I don't know, it gets too aggressive sometimes. Yeah. Super speedways especially. But, you know, I do hate it sometimes when he does get that aggressive. But he is kind of what makes super speedways fun a lot of the times, you know? Crazy blocks make super speedways fun. Until nobody's left. But still, up until a big wreck, it's the blocking that makes super speedways really fun to watch. Alright, that's probably good. Alright, I'm gonna do end credits now, because I can. And I figure out how to do that on my streams. So yeah, just like, thanks for watching, like, subscribe, do all that stuff that YouTubers tell their fans to do, and viewers to do. But yeah, that'll do it now. Look at some end credits that are probably stolen from Star Wars.